Sharon's here. I am so glad you could join me for the next Q&A. It's so good to see you ladies. Please feel free to scroll on down and see that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that button, okay? You'll become one of my tribe. You'll love it. And of course, don't forget to click the little bell next to you. It'll notify you of my upcoming videos. I do 2 videos a week now, okay? So, ladies, so glad to see you. I can't wait till we get down to the list and see who all we've got today. For those of you that are new to my Q&A, let me explain to you whatever questions you may have for me, whether it be skincare, makeup, or lifestyle. Feel free to check the email address I have down below and send any questions you'd ever like answered on my Q&A, okay? Alright, my ladies, let's get started. Okay, the first question comes from Beth. Beth says, Sharon, just love you, Texas, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Says, I know that sounds like bull, but years ago read a book about the Kennedy family, and it talked about Rose Kennedy and how she used Frownies for her forehead. Well, guess what? Bought a box. They are orange triangles, and though not permanent, I put one on my forehead at night and wake up to a smooth brow. If you're going out that night, I just lick the triangle and stick it on my forehead, and voila. Stays on all night long. It is a great temporary fix until you go to the dermatologist for your Botox. That I had my appointment with the surgeon here in Houston at Methodist on Thursday. Please wish me luck, as I do you every day. You're a part of my life that I wouldn't want to go without. I'm nervous about it, but I hope I will be fine, and I wish you well too. When I get through all of this, I'll be so happy. Thanks, and take care of you. Oh, you're so sweet, darling. Listen, you're going to be absolutely marvelous, sweetheart, okay? Absolutely marvelous. So let me tell you something. Talking about the Frownies, that is so funny that you talked about that. Because way back when, I too used to put the little Frownies there and, you know, nasolabial lines close to there to get rid of some of those lines. That's an oldie but a goodie, honey, okay? Thanks for your question, and good luck to you, girlfriend, okay? Alright, my ladies, moving right along. This is from Missy. Dear Sharon, is the Tasha good for helping with the look of pores? I've tried so much but can't find the magic one. I have pores on my nose that drive me crazy. Oh honey, please listen, you and me both, girlfriend, and a lot of us out there, okay? But I'm going to tell you the Tasha, and I don't know which one you're talking about. If you're talking about the primer per se, the primer is not a silicone primer at all. It's smooth and lovely and wonderful. Now it does fill in your pores some, but I personally am a Smashbox silicone primer kind of gal. You guys know that. And I've always used that because of my large pores. It fills everything in, and I'll let it sit a little bit before I start applying my makeup. Then you get just this beautiful smooth canvas. But I do bring mine even down on my neck a little bit and my décolleté, depending. So I swear by Smashbox, I'm not going to do from that ever. I love Tasha to death, but it's not silicone type primer at all, okay? Thanks for your question. Alright, it says, Dear Sharon, and this is from James. Hey Sharon, hope you're doing well. Glad that you have mentioned COQ10 in one of your videos here. Sharon, can I ask, did you or do you take it internally as a supplement? I just heard that it's great for the ticker. Well, actually, I have always taken COQ10 orally, or internally, if you will, as a regular, anyway, part of my regime. But that particular day, COQ10 does come in as serum. And as a matter of fact, COQ10 can be like an excellent peptide as well. So I'm really gung-ho about COQ10 and mixing it with other things as well. But it's your choice. You can do both. It's not going to kill you. I personally, I don't do both. Thanks for your question. And this is GK Meow. said, thanks for the video, Sharon, but wait, I don't understand because I work 12-hour shifts as a nurse and I go outside many times a day for long periods of time because I work in the emergency room, as I'm sure you understand. So I'm constantly doing things outside, getting patients in and out, and I need sunscreen. But all of my sunscreen says to reapply every 2 to 4 hours. So when I wear makeup to work, how am I supposed to reapply my sunscreen? And why would I apply to begin with if it's only going to last a couple of hours? Please help. Okay, girlfriend, let me explain something to you. All sunscreen, no matter what it is, and I use sunscreen SPF 50, and I use the Elta MD. And you put your sunscreen on about a quarter size, is what they tell you is going to be enough, right then and there. And in 2 hours, sometimes I go 2 to 3 hours, maybe just a little over, I will take the Color Science little mineral powder SPF, and I carry it in my purse everywhere I go. I've got one in the car as well. And you just scroll it on down, twist it, and just SPF all over your face. You can do it while you're sitting at a red light too. You know what I'm saying, girlfriend? But you can apply this throughout the day. As a nurse, you can stick it in your pocket, pull it out at any time, and just go over this as you're wheeling patients in and out. And that is going to take care of the SPF in addition to what you put on before you left the house. Unfortunately, SPF only lasts, about a couple hours, sometimes 2 to 4. But I use the 50 and I still have to, reapply every 2 to 3 hours. And that's what I use that I find is the easiest. Now, there are a couple of sprays that you can use that you can just spray all over, but you want to be careful that you don't get it in your eyes and in around your hair. Actually, the mineral powder, the Color Science, is the easiest and quickest. Do you know what I mean, girlfriend? Thanks for your question. Dear Sharon, my name is Deborah. I am one of those that had an extreme peeling reaction to Cacay. I don't know what to do to help my face now. It is inflamed and my skin looks horrible with all the peeling and flaking. I barely use any of the Cacay Oil and consider my method as starting out slowly. Normally I use marula oil, rosehip, emu, etc. None of those cause an adverse reaction. I look so horrible right now. Let this be a warning to try the oil on your skin in an inconspicuous place. My mistake, because I did not test it first. Okay, Deborah, remember I told you guys the Cacay oil is a very active oil. It is active. I mean, it's a form of A, for Pete's sakes, okay? And you wouldn't think, as gentle as it is going on everything, that you may get a reaction. Now, this is what I would do. First of all, we got to heal the skin and get it all well and better, baby girl, okay? Before you put on anything, we've got to settle it down. The best way to do that is to use some very soothing, sensitive type products, like to wash your face with the CeraVe, okay? It's very gentle, it's very easy. Or if you have any of the Guerlain cream cleanser, that is excellent to just wash your face with. Another excellent one is La Roche-Posay has the gentle creamy cleanser. Let's try those because they're very gentle, very natural. No toners, no essences, nada. Then what I want you to do is to take a very rich moisturizer. And when I say rich, I'm going to talk about like your CeraVe, whichever you want to call it. And I would just apply moisturizer all over. Now, you can mask. I would also mask before I do, after I wash it. What I would do if it were me, I would go ahead and mask, and I would use like a honey type mask, or you can use a marula type mask, any type of very gentle hyaluronic type mask would be great to soothe it. Then just let it dry, top it off with your moisturizer, go to bed. I guarantee in about 2 to 3 days it's going to be all completely healed and you won't have to worry about it. But from now on, what I want you to do with the Cacay, you need to test it in a spot, like you said first, and get the reaction. Don't use the Cacay with any other A-type products or any strong, like astringent or toner type. Be very careful not to mix it with any of your AHAs or what have you either. But get back with me later and let me know if that helped calm it down, and we can take you in baby steps, all right? To me, well, I love marula oil. I'm a marula oil freak. I use that lots. And the molecules are so small that that is the only oil that can penetrate through the epidermis to the dermis. So that's good that you like that oil. I'm a real fan of emu oil as well. Rosehip seed oil I used in the past all the time. My skin got very dry even when I used it on the off nights of my retin-A, because my retin-A is strong enough for me. But let's take everything in baby steps. Let's see if this Cacay is even going to work for you at all. You know what I mean, girlfriend? All right, I want to thank all of you for sending in your questions to me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hey, girlfriend, you got any more? Just send me your questions, honey. I'm here to stay. I love each and every one of you. For all my new subbies, mwah, 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 mwah. I just love you guys to pieces. Thank you so much. And to all of my subscribers, I want you guys to stay sassy, classy, and confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.